Pig 2. Ah!
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take this city.
My mic wasn't plugged in. Usually I have a cat. Coco and Dobbie are not cooperative. We're gonna do the hot to go dance. Ready? I get lost in these amazing songs, and I'm here for a purpose, and that is to react. I'm really into Chapel Roan right now. I mean, who isn't? And if you're not, then you should be. You're welcome for the introduction. Yeah, usually we have... Oof. Sorry, hold on. Usually I have Sammy. We've had a 2-year Pride tradition of Sammy dancing with me in the beginning of the videos, but as some of you know, unfortunately Sammy is no longer with us. Coco Bean and Dobbie are like, leave me alone. I don't want to dance with you. I don't care about anything except for sleeping. You're on your own. So that's why we decided to make it special and do the hot to go dance. Before we start, even though it's 3 minutes in and I was dancing, special shout out and thanks to Ophelia. I have the most amazing Patreon supporters. I have been waiting, as has everybody, so freaking long for this show to drop, and I was thrilled when it dropped. My father had to have a procedure done. He was in the hospital. He got out Wednesday. This came out Thursday, and he's doing well. I was like, oh, this is just like the icing on the cake to a week, and then I couldn't watch it. Apparently Amazon USA has not purchased the rights from Amazon Italy, but my kick-ass Patreon supporters always have my back, and so thank you to Ophelia. The only thing is that we had to use Google Translator, and so we're not 100% sure that the subtitles are going to be accurate, the translation. However, I am desperate. I need to watch this freaking episode. So I'm gonna leave that up to you all Italian speakers. I'm also gonna send it to my friend Iris. She's fluent in Italian, and I'm gonna be like, watch my video and tell me how accurate this is. But like I said, I'm desperate, so we're just gonna roll with it, all right? Ready? Let's do it. Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you were new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to season 2, episode 1 of Prisma, Beige. I am so excited to be here. I cannot freaking wait for this episode. We're just gonna jump right into it. We last left off with Andrea on the bus next to Daniele, who's supposed to be meeting No One Knows Me Like, and then all of a sudden both seats are empty. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring a link the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for our Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition, more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or at Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. Link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages, where you can find awesome merch that our brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. I will be reacting to part 2 of Bridgerton that is coming out next week, I believe. I'm so excited for that. There's a ton of other things going on Patreon. The last season of Please Like Me is happening. Julie and the Phantoms, more of that has dropped. We're starting season 2 of The Wilds, so go check it out. But without further ado, this is season 2, episode 1 of Prisma, Beige. Who likes my kimono? I got this when I went to Asbury Pride. One of my favorite purchases. Did it freeze? Because I have to be tortured and tormented even more it froze.
Ciao, sono Raffa.
Vaffanculo.
Vaffanculo, I know that one. That's definitely a perfect translation. So much tension!
Ciao Dani.
As much as I was pissed at Corolla for what happened, she did not deserve that.
Così parliamo un po' senza il rischio che Marco, che qualcuno ci veda.
No response. We haven't heard one response from him. Why isn't he answering? I really like those parallel shots. Oh.
Che figo.
Oh.
Rafa.
Grazie. Secondo te a Latina mi posso vestire così?
Are we working as a chef?
Sì.
Grazie.
Did he block Andrea?
Chi hai chiamato?
What do you find?
Ti ricordi Daniele? Però al telefono spento da 3 settimane.
So it's been 3 weeks.
Ma è vera sta voce che non volete più mandare gare?
Chi te l'ha detto? Sei ossessionato da Daniele, Marco. Vai avanti. Che cazzo?
Sweetie.
E lui mi vede sempre non io.
Yeah, but you don't say that to your coach. Oh, don't watch. Una settimana. I don't know what that means.
Perché non le dici chi è stato?
Perché non lo so chi è stato.
Little
O perché è fratello
brother.
di Zelia?
Yeah.
Non è vero, una cazzata che dicono.
No, it was.
Ok.
Ridammi quegli occhiali.
Give me back those glasses. Those are cute glasses.
Dai, Carol. È passato un mese.
A month's not that long. Oh, this is
Dov'è?
horrible. And he's probably so cool.
Nel video c'è scritto prodotto by Waso.
Non può legare il suo nome a gente che fa video porno con minorenni disabili.
Pig 2. Ah! Hey, so Trouble in Paradise, not going great.
Dani, senti Andrea intanto.
Chiamata in arrivo da Vittorio Trapper.
Oh, it's him from Vittorio's phone?
Ma veramente, Daniele?
Yeah.
Ho avuto problemi col telefono.
I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks, but can you get me weed?
Ciao, Daniele!
Is he gonna do it is the question. Oh, calm down, calm down, calm down. Don't do that. Oh,
Avevo preparato le polpette di ceci.
yummy.
No, mettimele da parte.
Oh, I don't get subtitles for text messages.
Marco! Marco!
He's like completely ignoring her.
Non ti ha sentito, dai.
Actually, may have not heard her. I wouldn't be surprised if he's ignoring her too.
Che cazzo stai facendo? Mi sarebbe dopo potente. Dai, almeno puoi andare a riprendere la moto, su. Oh, t'ho detto di no. Mamma, ma che cazzo c'è sti giorni?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty evident what's wrong, but... Oh my god, we're seeing what's happened on the bus.
Ci incontriamo spesso io e te, eh?
Ah, Daniel, I wrote him something about Nina, but I don't know what it says. Ah!
Per caso vai alla festa stasera?
Io sto bene, grazie. Tu?
Dai, non fare il coglione.
Che ti frega?
I like how Nina calls him
Voglio
out.
evitare il non mi va di fare mischioni.
Per me? No, è per mia zia.
From new phone.
Dai, mo che firmiamo mi ridai i soldi?
Oh, we got a lot of catching up to do, kid.
Burger joints, ramen shops, and a
I have a new telephone. I have a new telephone. Mother. Hold on. I forgot like how reliant some of this was on texting. Italiano, prosciutto, comprare. It just so happens that now you need to buy. Oh, just so happens that you have a new phone now. So he's proving it. Complicato. I bet that's complicated. It's been a complicated month. Why don't you guys have a face-to-face conversation? Sorry, for the ones who are annoyed by this, I apologize. But I want to know what the hell's going on. Maybe I'll learn Italian and then we won't have to watch with subtitles. For everyone, however, I don't sell anymore. Direct translation. Obviously, that's not like what he said, but that's what the computer thinks. So he's saying like, listen, I don't deal. So if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me, but I can't help you with the party.
Mi chiamo Jacopo, mi sono trasferito in questa scuola ormai da un mese.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
In modo tale che noi persone trans possiamo avere il nostro nome di elezione sul registro anziché quello dell'anagrafe.
We trans people? I can smell my kind.
Che lo stai dando a me?
In realtà lo sto dando a tutti quanti. Poi se non vuoi
ok.
venire, non venire, eh. Che ti posso rubare un secondo?
It seems like they really are, but Andrea feels singled out because of the current situation. I just realized that I want to translate what that said because obviously it was important. Ninfa. I thought it was Nina. I'm going to Ninfa. It's not like you don't show up, do you? Daniele's message to Andrea to meet him on the bus, Marco saw. It's all coming together in a beautiful mesh pot of chaos.
Mangio con Sammy e Boncio.
Sammy and Boncio. I get why he's mad. It's completely valid that he is, but what sucks is Parola is going through one of the worst things in her life, really needs support, and it's like hard to give somebody support that you're so angry at.
Stamattina ho fatto un po' di pulizie sotto da te.
What'd you see when you did that?
Come hai fatto a prendere 380 euro di multa, non spieghi?
No, non c'è la prossima volta. Avevi già detto.
Damn, those tomatoes are
Dai, ti riporto
delicious.
domani.
I'd get some of those tomatoes too. I'm not kidding. Coming from New Jersey,
Sei tornato?
È un problema?
maybe.
Sempre allegro sto ragazzo.
After what you guys did to him, you should shut the f up. I hope when like a translation does come, people just cut my face into it to translate the texting. I've got it all. Where I see you. Got the Let's meet for your little party. Look at Elo's stupid face. That's mean. But it's seriously, look at it. Can you go straight to the party because I'm a lazy bitch and I don't want to meet you? There's gonna be the translation and then there's gonna be my translation. Unless Elo's saying that because he knows that Daniele and him will run into each other. Also, I keep saying him for Andrea because Andrea has not declared what pronouns they feel comfortable with. Oh my god.
Non sapevo come dirtelo, scusa.
Okay, so it was like 1000% confirmed. Not that it wasn't by the song, but...
Ti ha convinto quest'estate a rimanere nel gruppo?
Ma non è vero.
My god, that's
No,
where they
scusa, devo
found the
tornare
f***ing video? Oh my god, what timing. So they didn't even get a chance to talk about anything or... Oh my god. Those little shits that took the freaking video. And then 3 weeks went by and now we're here. Daniele responded pretty well. And then to have that happen...
Finché non mi ridano la patente puoi usarla tu. Sei sicuro che non ti dà fastidio se vado?
Of course it does.
Tanto fa sempre quel cazzo di pare, no?
Like, how could it not bother him? The kids that tormented him sugarcoated, like, no, we are your friends. His girlfriend. You sure it's okay I go party with them?
500 mi detto, no?
No, it was 10.
Famo 4,50 onore dei vecchi tempi, no?
No, you cheap little f***. Count that shit. Don't trust him.
Va a vedere una stanza in fondo?
Oh god. Nina's gonna be like, what the f***?
Ma dai, ma adesso pure Marco arriva.
Magari prossima settimana.
Vabbè.
Ma mi avevi mandato le foto della tua ex.
Te l'avrei detto se non fossi sparito.
Which is true.
Sono da giù a prendere un po' di ghiaccio.
What's getting ice cold for?
Raggiungo degli amici.
No, you're hot. You need ice. That's what you need.
Come stai?
Meglio, dai.
Ciao Andrea.
Oh.
Ciao.
Ma tranquilla, è tutta la sera che fai video.
Questo che è?
Oh, now she's gonna be paranoid. She's getting a panic attack.
Scusa.
Vogliamo andare a casa mia?
Andiamo.
I love how all her friends were like, yeah, let's go. We support you, girl.
Stai qua sotto? Non hanno nessun problema per il video.
You know something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna be like, yeah, we don't want Daniele though, or something like that.
Andrea!
It's Marco. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Marco. Oh my
Andrea!
god. Oh my god, is that him?
Il video porno con mio fratello? Quando esce?
Don't do this, no.
Vieni qua, pezzo di merda, ti sparo!
Go for you, Marco, baby. I'm sorry, I gotta support just one. You got one in, just the one. Is he okay? It's over. I want more! Prime Video, where we deprive customers in other countries. That was a good punch, but also I don't think that it would have like knocked him out, but he was drunk. All right, there you have it. Episode 1, Beige. Very good episode. Oh, I love this show. I'm so happy it's back. A lot of answers, we should say, on a lot of things that I honestly wasn't sure we were going to get in the first episode. So I'm like really happy we did because it gives us time to theorize and kind of consider other things. In the end of the last episode, Andrea on the bus with Daniele and then empty seats. So like what the hell happened? And throughout the course of the episode, we get our flashbacks explaining. The look on Daniele's face wasn't like, like shocked or like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this information. Because let's remember in the last season, we did have a talk with Elo and Vito where they were like, you know, whatever, what's the big deal? You explore, you figure yourself out, what, like, you know, it's cool, whatever, do your thing. And so he was like, oh, like it's okay, and was more open to the idea of it. We also know that throughout the last season, they meaning Andrea and Daniele, had these moments of like closeness. I always remember where they were hiding in that small space smoking the joint and they were like really, really close. Like there were moments littered throughout the whole first season of just like these like weird little moments between the two of them. Instead of being shocked, Daniele was comforted knowing that it was somebody that he was familiar with, that he knew that he was kind of into. But this was all ruined because the video of Daniele and Carola sleeping together outside of the party is spread all over the internet. And this is heartbreaking because, again, I had some choice words for Carola. If you don't know my reactions, and special shout out to Alex. Alex was a Patreon supporter who requested the entire first season of Prisma. I had never heard of the show before. That's the only reason I started watching it, is because of Alex's request. So shout out to Alex. Thank you so much for requesting it. The entire first season is fully unedited. Is fully unedited over on Patreon if you are interested. I had some choice words and opinions for Carola when she cheated on Marco, because I was like, my little baby Marco, like he's so happy, and like, oh my God, when he finds this out, it's just gonna destroy his world and crush him, and it broke my heart. But she does not deserve this. Just because she's for, oh geez, that was my hard drive. That's not good. Just because she's for doing what she did does not mean that she deserves a video of it spread all over the world. And we see the repercussions of what this means for her, not for Zelia's dumb little brother, and not for Daniele. No one gives a crap about him. Not one person has said anything about him being in the video, but we have Carola here getting sent the video constantly, people staring at her, giggling about or around her. We have this paranoia that's finally set in where she's at a party and like someone has their phone and she's like, oh my God, are they recording me? People are staring at me. She starts having a panic attack. It is completely and utterly ruined, destroyed her life. So it's so heartbreaking, and it's so sad that she has to experience this, and that she's being literally having her life ruined and being put through this because of a mistake that she made. But of course the guy doesn't get any repercussions. It's interesting because we have Akemi in the very beginning. I don't remember that person, but say, why don't you just say who it was? And it's like, what does it matter? I think that's why Carola hasn't said anything yet. She's like, oh, because it's Zelia's brother. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, at this point, like, okay, so you say who it is and then they get in trouble. How does that fix her situation? How does that make her feel better? How does that help her in any way? It doesn't. It just gives fault to the person who sent the video. But it's not going to console Carola in any way. It's not going to stop people from harassing her. So it's just really sad, and my heart breaks for her. We can see that Marco wants nothing to do with her. He's entertaining a conversation, but definitely does not want to talk to her, does not want to be around her, does not want to hang out with her. And I understand. And like I said in the reaction, I understand. Like, she hurt him so significantly. Granted, it was a mistake, but it's like, you hurt me, you broke my heart, and on top of it, with the one person who has continuously made my life hell on the swim team and like made me feel like shit, and it was your ex-boyfriend on top of it. So, you know, it's hard to forgive somebody like that, but it's also sad because you could see that she needs support right now. It's just he cannot be the one to give it to her. So I love that all of her friends are like, yeah, let's get out of here. Screw this party. we'll go to your house and hang out. It's not a big deal. Like they understand. We saw Rafa right at the beginning, which is really nice. We find out that Daniele did not block Andrea. The phone truly was broken. Now that we have another one, we are initiating conversation. We have this little discussion outside of the party here. It's definitely not the conversation that we would hope it would be, but it is a start. I thought that Andrea was going to be like, oh, you're going to get ice? I'll go get ice with you. But I think it's still just a little weird for them, right? Because like Andrea said, it's like Daniele comes out with like, oh, like, why didn't you explain this? And he's like, I would have if you didn't disappear. Like, it's been 3 weeks, bro. I've been trying to call you and text you. You're just dropped off the face of the earth. Granted, your phone really was broken, but you couldn't have met, you know where I live. We go to the same school. You couldn't have reached out to me. Like, come on. So, I mean, for what it is, I feel like that was a decent conversation since it was technically the first one that they had in person. Not technically, it was. It was the second conversation because of the texting, but it was the first conversation that they had in person. It is kind of cute how Daniele sees who he thinks is Andrea at the gas station. And it ends, he's like, Andrea. He's like all excited and happy. Because it's cute. It's like, it's showing, okay, there is like something there. Like he does want to explore that. And I love that for both of them. But it ends up being Marco. Oh my God. And now I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments who's on my side. One punch. I'm letting Marco have one hit. Marco deserves one punch because of all the that he had gone through on the swim team getting hazed, on the video, how they made him constantly keep doing things and going to different places, screwing his girlfriend, so many things. Marco deserves one punch. He deserves to hit Daniele once. And I think it was a good punch. That was a damn good punch. Good job, baby. But now I'm a little worried for Daniele. Is he just like on the ground, like I'm not gonna get up because I deserved that, and that hurt because I'm drunk too? Or did he just knock that kid out? Did he knock him out? Because when he went on the floor, he was like, I don't think it would have been significant enough to knock him out. If you knock someone out, you get hit, you're out. I think he's just laying on the ground, but hopefully he's okay. I want him to feel a little pain. I don't want him to get physically hurt permanently. What else? I love the scenes with Nina. I love Nina. Nina's one of my favorites. I just love how she calls Andrea out on their all the time. Like, listen, are you going to the party or not? Like, oh, you're here. Oh, you're leaving? Whatever. I don't care. I love their friendship, and I really hope that they mend things, and I think they're going to. It's just Andrea's got a lot going on right now. There's a lot happening. There's a lot to figure out and make sense of, so I'm giving them their space. I'm going to start using they, them also, because even though they are denying the pronouns, we know it's they, them. Jacopo is a new trans student in the school. I hope we get more from Jacopo because they seem really interesting. Free-spirited, lighthearted. Why did you come up to me? I'm going up to everybody. I think that Andrea was really scared and nervous. Like, oh my God, they pinpointed me out of this whole group of people. Why? Like, how did that happen? Oh my God, I must be sending out a tell that I'm this weird trans kid. And Jacopo's like, no, I'm going up to everybody because I think it's important that everybody is involved in something like this. So I think that they would make a fantastic friend. Maybe we can have that happen. Andrea, start being more open to making queer friends, and maybe it'll help you on your journey of figuring things out. I had an appearance from Sammy and Bocino. Marco was supposed to be hanging out with them. Instead, he is punching Daniele at the gas station. So I'm curious to see, I'm assuming he's going right there. So I'm curious to see what they say. And then Ilo and Vito are very happy that the music video seemingly is doing well. Getting a good response. They're supposed to have this little meeting tomorrow, and I don't know what's gonna go wrong because clearly I feel clearly something is gonna go wrong, right? Like they're just making it too happy and too positive of a situation. Like, yeah, this is doing so good. Yeah, this is wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna have a meeting about it. I feel like they're gonna get there and they're gonna be like, yeah, so we don't want Daniele. but we like you too, or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see. Overall, fantastic episode. We are back, baby. I love this show so much. Again, special shout out to Ophelia. If you enjoyed this reaction, please thank Ophelia down in the comments. Otherwise, this would not have been possible. Full first season, fully unedited over on Patreon. So go check it out. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Ciao.